Hey friends, if you're part of the family, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is fun. I want to share with you all my top 10 things that I do to survive the winter in Spain, here in Europe. Houses are not really insulated here. Some of the newer ones might be, but mine is not really insulated. And so there could be days where it's colder inside my house than it is outside. Heating can be kind of pricey. And so these are just tips that either I have figured out on my own, or I have read, or someone has told me, but these are the things that have really helped me out to stay warm in the winter in Europe. So let's jump right into it. Some are pretty well known, some are just new to me because desperate times calls for desperate measures. And so, yep. All right, let's jump right into it. So tip number one. What I tend to do before I leave the house is, or at least 5 minutes before I leave my house, I put on my heavy jacket. Okay, so I put it on just so I can get it nice and warm, insulated inside. I zip it up, like I said, 5 minutes before I head out. And that way I will bring kind of like the heat that I'm generating inside the house and inside the house to outside the house. And so that has really helped me instead of just throwing on my jacket as I'm leaving and I'm just like freezing. So I have seen the difference in, like I said, putting on my jacket a few minutes before so that I can just kind of keep and preserve that heat from inside my jacket. Okay, so that's tip number one. Okay, tip number two. There are times where I am just so cold. It doesn't matter if my heater's on, doesn't matter if I'm all bundled. There's just something about that the coldness has really reached my bones and I just cannot seem to really warm myself up. I will take a hot shower. Like I will get in the bathroom, take off my clothes, and at least for 5 minutes, like a steaming shower to really kind of melt away that coldness from my bones and rewarm me. And so that usually does the trick. And that's just when times where I'm just so cold, I can't think. You got the time, go in there, go shower. And usually when it is this cold, I don't go outside often to take a walk because it's just obviously too cold. And so when I shower, I don't shower because I'm like super stinky or because I'm sweaty. Honestly, one of the main reasons why I shower every day is because it is just so cold and I want to get into that hot shower. So that's tip number two, take a hot shower. Another tip is if you are really cold and you're inside the house, work out or do something to get your heart going, heart pumping. I remember one time I was just so cold I couldn't think, but I had to vacuum or I had to clean or something. And I did that and I had to work myself up. My heart, it was going. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm actually getting hot. And so that works wonders. If you are just, again, really hot indoors, go work out. I have a treadmill that I get on every day, or I try to at least 5 days a week. And after that run, I am just like, I'm so hot. I'm actually like taking off coats, taking off sweaters, etc. because it is very effective. So either work out or just clean the house, get yourself moving, get your heart rate going, and that'll definitely bring in some heat to your cold body. Okay, tip number four, I've learned this the hard way. But for a while, I don't know why I refused to do this. And when I started doing it, it just made sense. Tip number four is wear your thermals inside the house. At first I was like, I am refusing to wear my outdoor thermals inside my house. I want to be nice and comfy, but you know what? It just makes sense because if your house is really cold, that extra layer makes it's worth it. It's a big deal. And so when I started wearing my thermals inside my house, I'm like, oh, now I'm nice and toasty, and it made all the difference. So tip number four, wear your thermals inside your house. Tip number five is a given, but for some reason I didn't do it often, and then when I caught on, I was like, why am I not doing this all the time? It's just to go around drinking hot tea or hot water or hot coffee. Again, if you are keeping your core warm, that helps so much. Okay, just like working out, getting your heart rate going warms you up. A nice cup of tea that you're just kind of holding and like the steam going up your nose and in your face, it really does warm your core, and it makes all the difference. And so sometimes I just walk around with that hot cup and take a sip every now and then of either hot tea or hot coffee or hot water. Tip number six would be to use a heating pad and or a heating blanket. The first winter we spent here, I invested in a heating blanket and it made so much of a difference. I remember one day coming back from church and saying, I am so cold, the house is freezing. I was freezing. I didn't want to take off my jacket. I was just a hot mess. But the day after, I went to Costco. We have Costco here in Spain, and I saw a heating blanket and I was like, you are coming home with me. And it made such a difference. Now my kids kind of fight over it, and I'm like, when I want it, I'm like, can I please have my heating blanket? You turn it on, it has 4 levels, and you just wrap yourself around it, and it is amazing. So again, just buy a heating blanket. They also have heating pads that I have in my mattress, so you could put it underneath your sheet. And so I turn it on a few minutes before I go to bed, and it is so amazing, so warm. You can go in with in a warm, your warm bed, and it makes just such a difference. They're not cheap. I can't remember. I think the heating blanket maybe was like 60 euros, but we've used it every winter, and I see us using it every winter until it dies. But the heating pad on my mattress has also made a big difference. All right, this next one is funny. And just like I said, desperate times call for desperate measures. I had a friend who grew up in the Netherlands and told me that her mom used to do this to her whenever she just got really, really cold. And that is this guy right here. It is a blow dryer. She told me when she was young, her mom would turn it on and she could like thaw out her hands and her feet because they would be like ice cold, even inside her house. And I was like, a bell went off in my head, and I'm like, I have a blow dryer, I can use that. And so again, there are times where I'm just so cold that I can't think. I turn on my blow dryer and I put it underneath my t-shirt or underneath my sweater, and it just instantly warms me up. And so I love doing that. I also do it on my clothes that I put on in the morning because again, in my closet, it's just so icy cold. If you change out of your warm pajamas into this icy cold clothes that you have laid out, it is just torture. And so what I do in the morning is that I turn it on and actually blow dry the inside of my clothes, like my sweater, even my thermal. So when I put it on, it is nice and toasty, and it makes such a difference. My kids would laugh at me, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care, because this clothes is just way too cold, and I feel like it's torture, like I said. And so this has made a world of a difference. A couple of winters ago, I had another blow dryer and it died, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And so I immediately, that day, ordered one from Amazon because I'm like, I need you so much. So again, I use this to blow dry my clothes in the morning so it can be nice and toasty when I put it on. And when I am just so cold, I need to thaw out my hands and my toes, I just turn this on, and I'm telling you, baby, it works so, so well. All right, so we have 2 tips left. Number 9. Sometimes I remember doing this. If I forget, it's fine because I have my blow dryer, but inside our room, we have a heater. And so usually what I do is that I'll choose the clothes that I'm gonna wear the following day and leave it inside my bedroom. My closet is separate from my room, and so it gets really cold in there. But if I choose it and I leave it close to, either like on a nightstand or a table or a side table or anything, it gets warm. It gets somewhat warm, warmer than it would be in my closet. And so I'll choose my clothes and I'll lay it out. I'll keep it in my room where the heater's on. So if I have to change in the morning, or when I have to change in the morning, that helps as well. And the very last tip, I kind of just owned it this year. And I think it's helping out. I think it's actually making a difference. And the tip is just acclimate. I really wanted to be really nice and toasty my first winter. I wanted every room to be toasty. I wanted to feel like I could wear short sleeve in my house. But honestly, that's not the case. It can't be the case because both electricity and gas are expensive here in Europe. And so our rooms can't be nice and toasty. Also because the way that electricity works here and the watts that you're allowed, the amount of electricity you're allowed each month is controlled some way, somehow. And so we have a lot of devices that are plugged in, like our breakers will just jump. And so you'll have to be like going downstairs or turning them on. And so that's a hassle. But honestly, I'm just like, you know what? Why don't I just try acclimating? Like, so maybe my room is not super duper toasty so that my body can start getting used to not being, not freezing, right? And it being super cold, but just not being completely toasty. And that really has helped me to just power through the winter and knowing, hey, it's gonna be cold. My body can take it, and it's okay that I'm not super nice and toasty. I have seen that this winter, and I feel like each winter has gotten better. The first winter, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, it is way too cold. I wanted to move back to the States. I was like, this is torture, what's going on? But each winter, figuring out all these tips, trying them, but also saying, you know what? It's okay that I kind of acclimate my body to this temperature. And you see that with people that live in cold climates, they live in cold climates where it could be freezing out for me, but they're wearing a light jacket or etc. because they have acclimated. And so I'm hoping that I get acclimated a little more each winter. That is my goal. I think it was my second winter that I was like, you know what, maybe I should just start getting used to this. And I noticed that when I went back to the States last year, it was cold out, and I'm from Florida. I was with my Floridian friends, and they all had like bundled up and blah, blah, blah. And all of us here in my family just had a light jacket, and we were fine. Why? Because we had acclimated now to the winter. And so ultimately, it's not that I want to be like walking outside in a short sleeve shirt, 30-degree weather, but at least I want to be okay in being cold temperatures and not feel like I'm dying. So maybe not turn up the heat that high, and see how your body can start acclimating little by little. It'll be better in the long run, in my opinion. All right, guys, those are the 10 tips and things that have worked for me. Some are completely out of the box, some are pretty random, but it's just, like I said, desperate time calls us to doing things outside the box and figuring life out. Let me know any tips you guys have. There's a lot more tips and things that you can do, obviously, but these are just the 10 that have really worked for me. And so I would love to hear if you guys have tried this, if you guys have any tips of your own that you guys can share. Yeah, and just put them in the comments below. So, all right, guys, that's about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys want me to pray for you all, if you guys have any prayer requests, go ahead and contact me either in the comments below, private message me, or email me, and I will be praying for you. If you want to join our family, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We have a lot of fun here. And if you are on social media, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. All the information is in the description box below. All right, guys, let me know if all these tips work. Love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.